the Girl Gang get together. We're actually going to be doing this every Thursday night for at least July and August as a way to come and connect weekly and do some activities as a team or ask questions and really just have that tribe feeling. I know that a lot of us are excited about working our business or learning more about our business, and what a better way than to connect weekly as a little girl gang. So we're going to talk tonight about Summit. Summit is a yearly coaching training event that they host every year. It's a way for your teams to come together and connect over a 4 days. And we have keynote speakers. We have elite coaches that are elite is like the top of the ladder of Beachbody. They give training insights of what's working for them. And we have workshops that we can go to. It's a way for us to get recognized for our results that we've done for a year. So there is recognition for your rank advancement, your Success Club point, your team, and then do elite recognition as well. And then they also give Success Club stories, testimonies, and at the end of the ceremony, they announce the yearly challenge winner. And I think what did they win? 100,000. So 2 people won 100,000, and there was like, I think 8 people that won 25,000 for submitting their results to the Beachbody Challenge. And so that is pretty exciting. It's a great way to network, to fill your cup, to learn more about the business, and to connect with others. We all sit together in the workshops that we're all in the same workshop, and we have hotel rooms that we share for expense-wise, but it's just a really fun way to learn and be a part of a great business. And so anybody can go to Summit. You don't have to be a coach, but in order to do the workouts and do the workshops, you do have to pay a Summit registration fee. And right now, from now until July 9th, they have a $130 registration fee. If you miss the early bird registration, it goes up to $195. And if you wait and do it at the door, it's $295. With that, you get to you're going to get recognized on stage if you've had some accomplishments. You're going to get you're going to get 2 workouts, one with a celebrity trainer of your choice, and one we do the Super Saturday workout, where we're in the streets of wherever the location is, and you work out with all of the trainers. There's like 15-20 minutes per trainer, and it's a great feeling to have 30,000 people in the streets of Indiana or Nashville working out with all these trainers and sweating and feeling amazing. And so try to get there next year. It's really a game changer. It's a lot of fun, and I haven't missed a year yet. So I wanted to give some announcements of some new things that we learned, because not only do they have keynote speakers in the workshops, they also announce new products, and they call each of the trainers or the people who do the product out, and they talk about the launch of the product. And so one of the first program is called the Shaun T Transform 20. It's a program that it uses a step and your body weight, and they're going to do it in real time, just like AV sessions. So you'll do the program with the cast, and each day they'll launch, or each week they'll launch that week's program. It's for 6 weeks, and it's 20 minutes long. And it says here that it goes on sale in December, and you can get the early VIP access to the full program for January of 2019. And it won't officially launch for people who don't want to pay the early access. Will be spring of 2019. And so he did a clip for that. And I'm going to post all the videos in our team page of each program after our team call. But it sounds like a pretty awesome program that he's going to be releasing. The next one is called the Shift Shop. And even though we already have the Shift Shop, they have enhanced it with 4 brand new workouts. And the idea behind that is to take, to test your speed and strength so that you can be moving forward with your endurance and your strength. And so he's going to have an exclusive test group for that in November. It's going to be available, I think, in October for the VIP pass. FAQ for that is 773. So if you're interested in learning more about the Shift Shop, you can go to FAQ and type in 773, and the information will pop up for that. They didn't have an FAQ for Sean, though. And then they have Shakeology that's coming out in the fall, which is a limited edition called Pumpkin Spice, and it is vegan. And the FAQ for that is 1031. It's going to be very limited edition. I'm assuming they have just a certain amount that they've made. And so you're going to want to jump on that ASAP and send out your share cart options or talk with your friends ahead of time and really promote that before the launch date, because come that day, I'm guaranteeing it's going to sell out. So with Success Club, I've talked a lot with you, some of you, about the importance of Success Club. And Success Club is a way for you to build your business or evaluate how you're doing your business. And by doing so, Beachbody rewards you. So if you hit Success Club for a consecutive year, they will give you recognition called a Success Club All-Star. And you can also have a chance to earn the trip for that year. And they used to give monthly prizes. Like last month, I think I earned the Joel bobblehead, and I've earned backpacks and blankets and shaker cups. And so they're kind of doing away from the monthly incentive, and they're doing it in a to qualify. You can qualify for 1 month, 3 months, and a 6 month. And so basically starting July through December, so the rest of this year, if you hit Success Club your first month, you get a hat. And then 3 months later, you would get a tank top. And then 3 months after that, you would get a cool Beachbody bag. And so they're wanting to build that incentive of you doing it consistently as a way to track and build your business. And so FAQ for that is 2027 if you want to read more about that and see the prizes that are available. So I have on here Lisa, Mandy, and Brandy, and they each went to Summit this year. And so I wanted them to give a little takeaway of what they brought away from the event. The theme was Believe in You, and every year it has a theme. There's been a theme of Never Give Up, Everyone Matters. I can't remember some other ones, but it's usually themed, and this year was Believe in You. And the atmosphere and the networking and the way we felt, they really drove home the importance of believing in you. And when you believe in you, you believe in your goals, you believe in your business, and it's a way to move you forward. So Lisa, would you start by giving away your takeaway or takeaways?
Okay, sorry, I had to unmute myself. Okay, so I kind of, I have a pile of notes that I took from everything from our general sessions to our workshops. And then but the big thing I want to start with sharing is the overall feeling. This being my 6th summit, I have to admittedly say this was one of the funnest summits ever. And I don't know if it was the theme or the people or just, I don't know what it was. But the combination of everything together made it an amazing summit. And these kind of get-togethers, whether it's a Super Saturday or it's a big event like Summit, are what kind of brings us together as a team personally, to be able to get to know each other, along with even calls just like this, jumping on together. So thank you, ladies, for the great time. But let me roll into the 3 things out of the piles of notes that I took. I actually had to write them down. So first thing is, remember the basics never go out of style. There's 4 vital behaviors as a Beachbody coach. I'm going to put them in the order that I think that they should go. And this is not the order that the company actually shares them with you. But first off is you got to be a product of the product. Second of all, you have to work on your mindset by dumping in some personal development, which I totally fail forward at. Third thing is invite. And finally, recognize not only your team members, but also recognize your challengers. So anytime you get frustrated or feel like you're overwhelmed, go back to the basics and just go, okay, did I do each of those things today? The second thing is do more of what matters and less of what doesn't. Things like, it doesn't matter if you're perfect. Just share loud and proud. Nobody can relate to somebody who is perfect all of the time. It doesn't matter what others think of you. What matters is that whether the post that you're making on your page for the day matters to you and probably 10 other people that really needed to hear that message that day that you posted it. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you're a professional, because you know what? You're an expert at your own experiences, and those are worthy of sharing. So, and then the final thing, the final big takeaway that I wanted to talk about is stop looking for the easy and start focusing on the impact. It's not hard work. What we do is not hard work. It's heart work. So it's coming from the heart. It's sharing, being vulnerable and being brave about sharing different experiences that we've had. And that's what's going to connect to other people. And let's be honest, our programs are not easy. They are not easy programs. And if you can do a Beachbody program, you definitely can impact others. And those hard programs is what brought us all together as a team so far. So, and still growing and getting bigger. So those were my 3 big points that I pulled out of my pile. This is what I kind of did. I put it into the one sheet, all of this into one sheet of paper for you guys. But yes, those were my big things. 1, always go back to the basics. 2, do more of what matters. And 3, stop looking for the easy. Just focus on the impact.
Awesome. I love those. Definitely. Okay, Mandy, would you like to share? Please.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I don't know how to do this screen. Oh, well. So I talked about when we did that little live video when we were in the hotel room about Shakeology, and how I struggled a lot with the price of it because it is expensive, and I feel guilty trying to sell it to people when it costs so much. But so I talked about that, and I won't repeat everything that I said, but I did find something else in here in my notes that I wrote down is now I can't find it, but it's something about do you want something average? Like if you want to pay something for something that's cheaper, then you're just going to get an average, shake or nutrition thing. It's going to be full of fillers, not the good stuff. And so why Shakeology is so expensive is because it's not average. It's above average. It's the top of the line. So that's why you're paying for the value. So there's that. And then the other thing, because I work also, my job, so just finding time and getting organized and just sticking with the basics like Lisa said, and start with that and build from there. So stay organized in your messages, track what you're doing, eliminate the guilt I talked about. Just get in, do it, and get out and be done and move on. Not stress over what you're doing, which is what I do. And then using your pockets of time, creating content while you're on the go, while you're waiting to pick up your kids in the parking lot or whatever, whenever you're doing in your busy lifestyle, when you're just sitting and waiting, because we do a lot of waiting. And so we can use that, those pockets of time to get stuff done in our business. And then also this was my first summit that I've been to, but I've been to a couple other summits or same kind of deals for other marketing companies, or what is it called? Multi-level marketing companies. And I will say this one was a lot different. I enjoyed it a lot more. I really, really enjoyed, well, first of all, I was really tired and I tried to pay attention. But the last speaker on the last day that was dealing with psychology and mindset and changing people and loving on people and helping them to be happy. And I really, really enjoyed that because I feel like that's more my style than selling stuff. So anyway, yeah.
Awesome, Mandy. So if she was talking about the video we put in our team page, and we were all sitting on the bed and Lisa was eating a cupcake. Mandy talked about the importance of Shakeology and what she brought away from that. So if you get a chance to look at our team page, you can listen to that because she really hit points about why we drink Shakeology and the benefits from it. Is Brandy still with us? She looks asleep. Okay.
I'm not asleep.
Oh, okay. So go ahead. It's your turn.
Well, I think this first summit was an amazing experience. I took a lot away. I'm fired up about being on Team Never Give Up and being part of something bigger than right here. And I work as well, so I'm not as organized. I'm still trying to catch up. So I think a few things that I took away is what's holding me back. What's holding me back is what Lisa said, the vital behaviors. And when I reach out, when I post, when I do those, I see success. I see it. When I get in the trenches and do the work, I see results. Being real, being a proof of the product. I can't explain all of the emotions of why I'm doing what I'm doing, and it's amazing. So there's a lot that was there, that just the energy, the success, this team, the following, and just it was amazing.
Awesome. Thank you. So as a Beachbody coach, you don't have to know everything. You don't have to know all the ingredients of Shakeology or, what muscle you're going to work in a program. Being a Beachbody coach is really being a cheerleader. It's supporting them and loving them and helping them find results. And there's no greater feeling, not only when you accomplish something that you set out to do, but you have forwarded that motion into another mom or wife, and it has impacted their family, which I call a full circle moment. Like, I knew when I started my journey and I lost 35 pounds that I could run and walk and play with my kids like I set out to do. And we're eating healthy and sitting around the table and talking about nutrition and how this meal has helped us. But when I pay that forward and I hear of other women who have, they've lost 35 pounds or their daughter is no longer a diabetic, it's a full circle moment, and it is the most rewarding thing that you could do as a Beachbody coach. And so I know that fear holds a lot of us back. It's held me back. I had a really bad year in 2017 with fear and judgment and doubters, and you have to look past that. You have to remember why you're doing this and what you want from your business. We are all CEOs of our business, and we run our business completely different than each and every one of us. And the main core is just sharing your journey, sharing what you're doing, what you're eating, what's working for you, how you're enjoying your life. And when you do that openly, you're going to have people watch you and comment and see what you're doing, and they're going to start, when you make that time to reach out to them, it's going to be an easy conversation because you've shared what's working and they want to be a part of that. And so what I loved about Summit was the theme, Believe in You. And when I started as a coach 7 years ago, I had no belief in myself whatsoever. I didn't believe in the programs. I didn't believe in Shakeology. I didn't believe I could get better. I thought my life was going to be the way it was going to be forever. But my coach believed in me, and I leaned in on her until I believed myself. And so that is your responsibility. That's your job. That's your opportunity, is to be that person and hold the belief for them until they believe in themselves. And once you believe in yourself and you have your purpose in your journey, you're unstoppable. And I encourage you guys all to just share what you're doing, what works for you. Be authentically you. We are all have a different personality. I'm a busy mom of teenagers, and Mandy's a busy mom of younger kids, and Brandy's does their farm, and Lisa's a rock star with adult children. We all have different things, and so by just sharing you and what's working for you, you're going to see your business explode. You're going to have, our tribe this year, I can just feel it, it's going to just explode because we have that belief of where we're going and a purpose. And so there is three things for you guys to focus on. And one is sharing your journey, either Instagram, social media, Facebook, out and about with the people at your work, your friends, your family. Share what you're doing, be excited about it, and invite them to our sneak peeks or our challenge groups. And I want you to start the day with affirmations and tell yourself every morning, some positive things about yourself and where you're going. And I want you to win your morning. I want you to drink your Shakeology, and I want you to work out, and I want you to reach out to people. And I want you to be fearless in inviting to the coach opportunity. We're going to have a coach opportunity one night a week. I think it's scheduled for July 9th. I think it's, let me check, not July 9th. It is, where is it?
I believe it's next Thursday.
It's July 9th at 7 p.m. It's going to be a business opportunity for people to get on a call just like this, and we're going to talk about what is Beachbody coaching, how to earn money, the benefits of it, what it all consists of. And so I want you to be fearless in inviting to that, because it's information. And I believe wholeheartedly that this business can change not only your life, but your financial life. It can give you, travel, freedom, money freedom, happiness, health. And so I want you to spread the word and invite people to that coach opportunity. And the last takeaway that I got from Summit was, you need to find your fight. And when I started this journey 7 years ago, I was fighting for my life. I had 3 bulging discs. I was chronically depressed. My marriage was falling apart. And all I wanted to do was be healthy and be happy again. And I wanted to run and walk with my kids with their sports and activities, or if we were hiking. I wanted to feel good about myself so that my marriage, so my husband, so I could be happy in my marriage. I wanted some financial freedom so we weren't living paycheck to paycheck. I wanted to travel and see new things. And so that was my fight every day when I didn't want to work out, when I didn't want to invite people to Beachbody. I thought to myself, can you tell your kids that they're not worth it, that you're not worth it to be here today, or you're not worth it to push that workout for 30 minutes. And it became my fight. And I fought every day to become the person I am. And I truly believe that this is your business can totally change your life. So find your fight, give yourself affirmations. If you don't believe in yourself, lean in on us and we will believe for you. So that's all I have for tonight. I'm honored that you guys got on to listen. I know that your time is very valuable, and I appreciate you getting on. We're going to be here next Thursday night at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to do some business building activities to help you learn how to invite or how to build your business. So I encourage you to join us again next Thursday for our second Girl Gang Get Together. Does anybody have any last comments? We're good?
I had a question, but not about Summit.
Okay. You can ask me.
You want to do it while we're recording or no?
Oh, sure. Maybe somebody else has the question.
The June 30th live workout, how does that work?
Well, Joel is probably, he said he's going to go live on his social media. So it'll probably be on Instagram. I'm sure that the TBB 411 page will have a live that link. And so you'll just go to those two places.
So if we do the live workout together like this, right? How do we do that? We tell everybody to go to his Instagram page?
So it will be just like we do. It will be just like we do our regular Zoom workouts where everybody logs into the Zoom like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go sign on to your own Beachbody On Demand. So
it's on demand though. It's
right. But even though you're not signed on to Beach, you'll go to wherever that outlet is, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, wherever you're going to go to watch it.
So they'll need two devices, one to Zoom with.
I use one. I use my laptop.
You would just hide everybody?
So everybody goes really little up in the corner, like up here in the corner. Everybody's like little faces, and then my screen shows me the workout.
Okay.
Yeah. I use two devices. So I use my phone to Zoom, and then I use my tablet to go. I would go to Joel's Instagram or the Team Beachbody 411 Facebook page, and I would just watch, and we would just say, we'll get on 10 minutes before and chit chat, and then say, okay, make sure you're on that page, and then we just start working out when he starts working out.
Okay. All right.
And if all else fails, we'll be on the Zoom, and we could say, okay, it's not there. Does anybody else know where it's at? And we'll find it.
Okay. So we're inviting, correct?
Yes. I'm going to post. I've been posting in my sneak peek Lift 4, and I'll probably share the link over there, and then they can see it as well in my group.
I will share a Zoom link tomorrow in the Lift 4 group.
Okay, so that's the challenge group. So she's going to share a link, the Zoom link in the challenge group. When Joel starts working out, I'm going to actually share his live video into my sneak peek group. So the people in there that are thinking about the program will have access to watch it later or look at it later.
And even your people in your sneak peeks and your free groups, you guys, or even friends that you've been talking to, they're more than welcome to have our Zoom link.
That's what I mean. I want to invite them. Like if we're inviting our people.
Yeah. So why don't tonight, before I call it a night, I put the Zoom link for us to get together, and then Christina's in charge of finding the link of the actual video the morning of.
So they need the Zoom link so that we can be together like this, and then they'll need the workout link for Joel's live video. That
they'll get after they get on the Zoom with us.
What time?
So Lisa, my question is, he's just going live.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I just share that into the group? Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And it's at 8 a.m., right?
Yes, Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's going to do a 20 to 30 minute sample workout of Lift 4 because the one that they originally did expired. And so this way he's just going to go live in his social media so we can have it ongoing.
What'd you say? The original one what?
Expired. They did it. They did a free one, a free workout that we could download, and it was in Beachbody On Demand, but it's expired for some reason because of the technology of Beachbody On Demand. So they took it out of Beachbody On Demand, and it's just going to be on, he's going to go live on his social media.
Okay. Cool beans.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Any other questions? Okay. We will post a link just like this next Thursday, about 10 or 15 minutes before the girl gang get together. If you guys want to pop on and do some business building activities, you're more than welcome to. And if you have any questions, you guys can always post in the Coach Corner group or message me directly if you need any help. Okay. Have a good evening.
Bye.